In this video, we're going to look at the overall crypto market because yes, if you would have invested exactly a year ago, you would have been in some major profits on all of these coins that we've been talking about exactly on this channel. But if we go down on the monthly chart, we can see that yes, you would have easily doubled your money if you would have invested exactly a month ago in all of these projects that we've been talking about exactly on this channel. But let's go on the weekly chart, and yes, we can clearly see that we have got some blood in the street. But this gives you the opportunity to buy all of these coins at a discounted price, because yes, if we go down on the daily chart, we can see that some of these coins are already recovering and you don't get these major discounts anymore, because we can see that Render, Sui, Solana, Pyth and also Link are getting a bounce exactly within the zone. But we're also going to look at Bitcoin on the lower time frames and even on the higher time frames to find out what we could expect in the immediate short term, because yes, the Bitcoin halving will be exactly in 30 days and we're going to find out what can we expect and when it's going to be the end of this major bull market, because at the moment everybody can make profits, but we're here to keep all of our profits. So if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and welcome back to Be for Crypto. Before we're going to go over to the charts, yes, I was extremely quiet within the last few days. I had a really bad internet connection, but now I'm going to be back to give you all of this information. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, watch the video until the end, and make sure to go down in the video description below and sign up to my free Telegram group where I always keep you up to date. And first of all, we're going to start on the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, because yes, we talked about this possibility that we're going to get this correction all the way from the swing high all the way down to this 20% mark, all the way at this major support level. But guys, we can see that the price movement of Bitcoin perfectly bounced off exactly from the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level from this major previous low all the way up to the swing high. And this of course is extremely bullish, because we can see that somehow Bitcoin is trying to consolidate within this range. And remember, we can either consolidate over time, meaning that the price of Bitcoin is going to consolidate within a certain range, or we could consolidate over the price, meaning that we're going to get this 20% correction. But let's go on the even higher time frames on the daily chart. We can see that the price movement of Bitcoin came underneath the 13 moving average, and this of course is extremely bullish, and that's why we've talked about this possibility that we're going to get this 20% dump, because remember, in a bull market we're going to get these 20% corrections over time, and this is extremely healthy for the market, because nothing can go up in a straight line. Because if we're going to zoom out, we had these major 20% corrections exactly here within these levels before we saw this major breakout towards the upside, and also here we got this major 20% correction all the way from the swing high. So yes, don't be fooled by these major corrections, because this is just healthy for the overall market, and we are seeing that each and every time Bitcoin dumps towards the downside, we are getting this major buy-up zone where the price movement perfectly bounces off from these levels. So ultimately guys, don't sell any Bitcoin, use this opportunity to get into Bitcoin into a lower level, because dollar cost average is going to be the best strategy. You're not going to find exactly the top and also the bottom to sell your Bitcoin and to reaccumulate. So the best strategy is going to be dollar cost average. And if you want to buy crypto on the spot market, go down in the video description below and sign up to Bybit, where you receive a major deposit bonus. And if you don't like any KYC, sign up to MEXC, but you can also use BITFLEX or even Drift, a decentralized trading platform on Solana, and we're also going to look at Solana. So yes, make use of this free money, and let's go on the even higher time frames on the weekly chart of Bitcoin, because yes, we can see that we had this major pump towards the upside and we broke the previous all-time high, which is of course extremely bullish for the price movement of Bitcoin. But at the moment we are seeing this major retracement. Even if we're going to see this dump all the way back down to the 13 moving average on the weekly chart, this would still be extremely bullish, because even though we're going to get this major dump, Bitcoin would still be forming a higher low on the weekly chart. And overall guys, this is still this major bullish trend. And remember, if we're going to see the Bitcoin halving exactly in 30 days, we could expect that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to get this major push towards the upside, because if we're going to zoom out on the weekly chart, we can see what exactly happened happened at the previous halving. Yes, we had this pre-halving dump, exactly here the Corona dump, but afterwards we could see that the price movement broke out exactly after the halving. We had this parabolic run towards the upside, and guys, yes, this time it's different. We're seeing that Bitcoin breaks its previous all-time high before the Bitcoin halving, which never happened before, but ultimately guys, we could expect this parabolic run after the Bitcoin halving, because ultimately exactly here the circulating supply which comes onto the market is going to be reduced by half, and this means that even less Bitcoin is going to get on the market. And guys, we all know what's happening at the moment, because if we go over to the news, and yes, we're just going to read the titles. BlackRock Bitcoin ETF hits 3.9 billion in daily volume. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF sets daily volume records as Bitcoin recoups from slump. 3 days ago, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF adds 12,623 Bitcoin in the largest single daily purchase. BlackRock and MicroStrategy in a neck-and-neck race. So yes, we can see what is the overall picture. These major companies are accumulating Bitcoin, and on the monthly chart of Bitcoin, we can perfectly see that each and every time Bitcoin has the Bitcoin halving, we are seeing this parabolic run towards the upside to a new all-time high. But yes, the ultimate question is going to be, when is Bitcoin going to reach its peak, and when are we going to form this all-time high and go into the next bear market? So when is going to be the best opportunity to sell all of your crypto holdings? We're going to find out exactly that, because yes, first of all, we're going to look at the price movement of Bitcoin exactly from the halving all the way to the previous all-time high exactly here. And we're going to find out, yes, this was exactly 549 days after the Bitcoin halving. So we're going to look exactly when it's going to be this time from the Bitcoin halving, exactly 549 days. So yes, this is going to be on the 1st of October 2025. But guys, we should also take in consideration Bitcoin broke its previous all-time high before the Bitcoin halving. So we're going to find out exactly from the previous all-time high exactly here when it broke the previous all-time high, which was exactly here. So we're going to take this measured move all the way from here, the time where we broke the previous all-time high, all the way to the all-time high. This was exactly 335 days. So we're going to mark exactly this point from the point where we broke the previous all-time high exactly here, 335 days, which is exactly going to be here. So yes, we're going to mark off exactly this point, 335 days, and all the way to the 1st of October 2025. So this is roughly going to be the time where Bitcoin is going to hit a new all-time high exactly within this box. But if you want to find out how to profit on this major move that we're still going to see, and when to take your profits exactly, are we going to wait for the top? Or are we going to scale out exactly here? Guys, for this you have to be subscribed to my free Telegram group to always stay up to date. And remember, if you want to trade all of these moves, make sure to go down in the video description below. There you'll find all the information to sign up to my Signal group, where you get all of my trades. Because yes, we made some awesome trades on the spot market or even on the futures market, but here I gave this call on GRT and we were up 41% in a couple of days, or even on Beam. But guys, we also traded some meme coins where I gave it this call on Peng exactly here. I posted my entry. And yes, we saw this 45% pump, but yes guys, we saw this major pump towards the upside, and yes, we made 375% on the spot market by just holding this meme coin, where I gave it this call in my Signal group that I'm going to sell exactly here, and this was exactly the top. So make use of all of these calls and go down in the video description below and sign up to my free Telegram group. And if you want to trade all of these moves on the spot market or trade it with a leverage, sign up to Bybit, Drift, OKX, or even MEXC, where you receive a major deposit bonus. But yes, talking about a major pump towards the upside, newsflash, Solana becomes the 4th largest coin by market cap. We can see that Solana overtook BNB chain, and this is just major guys. We are seeing this major pump towards the upside for Solana, and remember, I gave you this call on this channel, on my YouTube channel, exactly here, where I told you to buy Solana round about the $18 level, and we saw this major pump towards the upside. If we're going to look at this measured move all the way from this entry, this was a pump of yes 1000%, and even from this call where I once again reminded you to buy Solana exactly within this yellow box all the way to the swing high, that this was a pump of 165%, all the way from this entry. And yes guys, I do believe that we're going to see a major pump for Solana, that we're going to break the 88.6 exactly within these levels. And yes, we could even expect this major pump towards the upside all the way to the 1.618, because remember, if we're going to break the previous all-time high, then Solana is going to be in price discovery mode, and we could expect this fast move towards the upside. Because if we go over for Bitcoin, yes, we already broke the previous all-time high. This means that all of these altcoins are lagging behind, and that we could expect this fast move towards the upside. And yes, now I'm going to give you a major gem that didn't see this major pump towards the upside, and we didn't even reach the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. And yes, I'm talking about GRT. I already told you to buy GRT exactly within these levels where the price movement broke out from this downward sloping trend. You would have been in some major profits, but yes, we just reached our first price target, the bull market support, the previous bull market support, and we could expect this major pump all the way from these levels with a conservative price target at the 61.8, which is going to be a pump of 300% just for the short-term price target. And remember, if we're going to break this previous all-time high, we're going to be in price discovery mode. And I do believe that GRT has some major legs towards the upside, because this is a really fundamental strong project, which is also related to the AI narrative, which is going to see a major pump within this bull market. So guys, yes, make sure to sign up to all of my links to receive a major deposit bonus, and also make sure to sign up to my free Telegram group where I always keep you up to date. But ultimately, if we go on the lower time frames on the 4-hour chart, guys, we can see that Bitcoin held this 61.8, and at the moment we are trying to break out from this range. And if we're going to get this breakout from a higher high above the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, and we're going to see this consolidation, I could expect that yes, we're going to get this major pump towards the upside, because ultimately guys, all of these major institutions are going to buy up all the weak hands, all the people that are bought exactly in these levels, and they're panicking out of the market because they think we're going to get this major dump towards the downside. And even if we're going to get this major dump towards the downside, don't sell any of your cryptocurrencies, reaccumulate to get these major bargains guys, because yes, if we go on the daily chart, we can see that these coins are really getting a bounce within this zone. And remember, on the weekly chart, here are some major discounts, so make use of this information and dollar cost average into the overall crypto market, because we could expect this major pump towards the upside, because in 30 days we're going to get the Bitcoin halving. So make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe and be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.